Alright, Schlockmeister fans, another re-review of my previous channel. Tag, the Assassination Game, not available on DVD yet. Let's check it out. Our movie starts out on a college campus. Looks like action and intrigue. The actor running there is Xander Berkeley. So what we have here is a bunch of kids playing this game where they shoot each other with darts. Toy darts. Linda Hamilton plays Susan, one of the game players. Robert Carradine and Perry Lang. Carradine plays Alex. He wants to write our story about the game. Welcome to game headquarters. Hard to believe they have a headquarters, but they do. That's Bruce Abbott. He plays Lauren Gersh. He's won like several years in a row.
Sophisticated, sharp, ultra now, like the real thing. So comb your hair.
There's Susan. Fans of Meatballs and Alice in Wonderland 1976 might recognize Alice herself, Kristen DeBell. The lovely Kristen DeBell.
His name's Randy Simonetti. He's my assassin. Cute, huh? It's not my type.
Kristen DeBell plays Nancy, and she almost gives us a nude scene here. Not quite. Next thing you know, she's in the pool, and her would-be assassin has to rescue her when she starts to drown. But guess what? Look at her butt.
Are you okay?
Thank you.
My old Facebook friend, Jim Greenleaf, plays Dwayne.
Well, good evening, Dwayne. Look at
You might remember him as Dorfus from Joysticks.
Don't you know you're not supposed to take showers when people are trying to kill you?
But watch closely, an accident occurs.
I got you. You're dead. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Nothing. The gun went off. It hit you. It's my gun. You're dead.
Well, several time winner Lauren is crushed at this accident.
Jesus Christ, Gersh.
He's so crushed that he goes back and gets a real gun.
Gersh.
I just thought of me.
That's right.
Hi.
So Alex is pursuing Susan, obviously, and
Excuse me.
she's using him as a diversion.
Shoot.
Christine DeBell is our next victim.
This game is no laughing matter, Gersh.
Sorry.
I expect you to behave in a manner befitting your position. You're the 5-time undefeated champion, Lauren.
Yes, sir.
You're more than just another player.
Yes. I thought so. He just went to the pool. Pool? The pool, idiot. The swimming pool. He's down there now. Oh my God, don't you want to be in the finals? Don't you want to win the game?
Another ruse on Susan's part this time.
Looks like I'm a dead man.
How's the leg, Gabby? The wheels are fine, Coach. Get in the car, man. I'll drive you home.
Michael Winslow. Anyway, Susan's going to make the finals.
That was kind of close. Who's your next kid?
I don't know.
It's Lauren.
Oh, it's him.
Hey, way to go, Gersh. Now you got the idea. Looking good. May the best killer win!
What color is her hair? When's the last time you saw her?
So now people are starting to notice that some of the players are disappearing. Lauren has some sort of big presentation get-up going.
Here it is. I hope you like it.
Reporter.
Alex continues his sleuthing.
This game's on the up and up. What is this, one of those exposes? This is a non-profit organization. Class operation.
And as Susan's being stalked, she stumbles upon the bodies.
Of course, the rules say if you're drawn upon, you may respond in kind.
Campus security.
Section 2, Rule 8.
The chase is now on as Susan is being pursued by Lauren. And Alex is on the prowl to find her. Culminates with a scene on the roof.
Goodbye, Susan.
You're dead. You're dead? I shot you first. That's the rules.
Shot me.
He's not swayed by the dart gun, and then Alex arrives just in time.
That's not fair.
And our killer takes a tumble. Our film ends with a kiss. All right, let's talk about Tag the Assassination Game. Now, this is a movie that used to play on cable on the premium channels, you know, HBO, Showtime, Movie Channel, back in the mid-'80s when I had cable. And I think I saw it a couple times, and I kind of enjoyed it. I always kind of dug this movie a little bit. It kind of plays like a horror movie, thriller type thing. What we have here is a group of college students who are playing a game called Tag, which stands for The Assassination Game. It's kind of similar to the movie Gotcha. In fact, they were both filmed at UCLA, on the UCLA campus. This one came first, though. It's basically a game where you got to try to, there's several people playing and you just got to try to shoot each other. It's kind of like paintball, I guess you could say. It's a little different, though, because each person is provided like a name that they're supposed to go after at a certain time, this sort of thing. There's different rules involved about the time of day that you can go after people, that sort of thing. But anyway, there's this guy played by Bruce Abbott. You might remember him from Reanimator. His name was, what was his name? Gersh was his last name. I can't remember. It's Lauren Gersh, I think. He's like won this several years in a row. So he's like the champ. So anyway, one night he's chasing Jim Greenleaf. You might remember as Dorfus from Joysticks. He follows him into the shower room and is about to shoot him, and then his own gun goes off, or he gets shot by Jim Greenleaf's gun, and accidentally, and Dorfus is like, I shot you, I got you, you're dead, ha ha ha. And Lauren is like crushed by this. No, this doesn't count, it was an accidental. And he's like, no, it does count. He offers him $20 to like start over, and he refuses. So anyway, he's so upset by this that he goes back to his dorm, comes back with a real gun, and then shoots Jim Greenleaf in the shower, killing him. Next thing you know, he's a serial killer, and he's killing other of his opponents on campus. Now, we also have a subplot here with Robert Carradine, who's, I guess, officially top billed in this movie. He is this reporter for the campus newspaper, I guess, or at least he's claimed to be. He wants to do like a story on these game players. Really, he wants to get to learn to like Susan, who is played by Linda Hamilton, and get to know her. So he basically follows her around. He helps her out. Ultimately, more people end up dying, although nobody really knows that there's real deaths going on. Christine DeBelle is also one of the people in this movie. Remember her from Meatballs, and she was Alice in the 1976 version of Alice in Wonderland. Cute actress. So anyway, ultimately we end up with a showdown at the end between Susan and Lauren. Robert Carradine is there as well, and it's very theatrical. Obviously, Lauren has gone crazy at this point. Kind of reminded me of Dennis Christopher's character in Fade to Black. It's almost this gothic setting. He's standing up upright. He's wearing a suit or a tux or something, and he's about to shoot Susan. And then Robert Carradine has a gun, and his gun was like wasn't going off. It looked like he was out of bullets. Then he ended up shooting him, and then Lauren toppled from a very high place, and then that's kind of how our movie ended. So there you go. Linda Hamilton was a final girl, I guess you could say, in this movie. Although we had a final guy too, Robert Carradine, who also survived. So anyway, that's our film. Tag the Assassination Game. I don't think there was any nudity in this. Maybe there was a brief shot of Christine DeBelle when she was in that pool. But I enjoyed this movie. It was a nice little thriller. For whatever reason, this movie's never been released on DVD. It does have a VHS release. In fact, I had that. That's where I burned this tape from here, or burned this disc from here, and made some homemade box art. However, the company Synapse, who put out Massacre at Central High and The Kindred in the last year or so, have announced Tag the Assassination Game, and I think they're getting closer and closer to getting a release date for that, but I haven't heard any news yet. I used to have a contact at Synapse that I used to email periodically, but the person hasn't responded to me in a while. I've actually reached out a couple of times about Tag and just haven't gotten a response. So, but anyway, it is coming soon, allegedly. So there you go. And I will buy that Blu-ray when it comes out. So check it out. Tag the Assassination Game. It's a pretty cool movie. I will leave a link to the VHS tape on Amazon down below. Maybe it's streaming somewhere too. A lot of these movies that aren't on DVD yet are streaming other places. So check it out. Leave some comments. I know what you think about Tag the Assassination Game. Watch it. Bye.